All right, so question 6 says the equation negative 14x squared plus 3150 equals 0, and there was a typo in this, that's why it's fixed. It'll be right on the paper version if you have it. Represents the path of a softball being pitched. So it's pitched from here, it goes up, and it goes down. And we're looking for the time that it was in the air from the time that it was pitched. Okay, so we're looking for this solution right here. The solutions represent the amount of time the softball is in the air. Solve the equation using the square root. Now this parabola also goes back here, and we have a solution here as well. All right, so we're going to solve by square root. I know that we're going to solve by square root because there is no x term, and I can solve for the squared term. So I'm going to subtract 3,150 from both sides, or just move it over and change the sign. Divide both sides by negative 14. I get x squared equals 125. Excuse me, 225. Let's put that in the calculator. So I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And I get x equals plus and minus 15 are the solutions to that equation. But if we look in our example, and actually, so therefore I didn't draw this very well. Let's actually put it in a Desmos calculator and look at it in there. Where's my Desmos? There we go. So what we're going to type in here is not equals 0. We're going to type y equals negative 14 x squared plus 3150 we can't see it because it's off of our graph. We could, let's see, we could just zoom out until we can see it. So there's our parabola. It's really large. So I could, that's the only problem with doing it on the calculator. I could do my domain and range from, I said 15, right? So let's go negative 20 to 20. And on the range, goes 0 to 3150. So how about 4,000 or 3,500? There, now we can see it. Okay, so what we're looking for is if the ball was thrown here and it hit the ground here, we're looking for this solution right here, which is 15. In the real world situation, the ball is only going to be thrown one way. It's not going to be thrown backwards. And there's also not going to be negative time. It's not going to land negative 15 seconds before it was thrown. It's going to land 15 seconds after it was thrown. So if you put the equation in Desmos, you could find the solution by just looking on the graph, but you have to think about the solutions, and it's only going to be the positive solution because the ball can only land after it's thrown, not before it's thrown. So our actual answer, even though the answer to the equation is plus and minus, the answer to the equation in the situation is going to be x equals positive 15 seconds. Okay, look over that as many times as you need. Take whatever notes you need to take, and then try question 6 from the test.